Hello Pokemon fans, I'm Professor K for the Pokemon Evolutionaries, and today we're going to be checking out these PSA submission results. Yes, it is finally time for some more PSA submission results. Now, this is the submission that we sent off in November of 2017. We sent it off at the very beginning of November. We just got it back. And it's the middle, almost to the end of February. So it took them December, January, and 2.5 months. I guess that's not so bad. A little bit better than I think we had in the past, if I recall correctly. It just feels like PSA has been slow. So, but in general, this is actually, I think, within their turnaround time, pretty close to it. So of all the submissions that we've sent off recently, this, I guess, is back one of the quickest, since it did take all of November, all of December, all of January. Oh, wait a minute. No, took 3.5 months. Yeah, it's outside the window still. I guess they're still going through some stuff, but speed should be improving, hopefully, here very soon. I'm not going to go into details, but hopefully that is the case. So this is going to be November's results. If you guys did not see the submission video, I suggest checking it out. I'm going to put an iCard right up there so you guys can check out the November submissions. Obviously, it was a long time ago. You might want to refresh your memory before we take a look at these grades. I'm going to give you guys a chance to do that by clicking on that iCard. And without any further ado after that, let's see what we have here. I took all the tape off, and it was so well sealed that it actually pops up from the amount of packaging that's in this. So Charlie over at Ludkin's Collectibles is the one that I use to send off my PSA stuff to. Link in the description down below to his services. I mean, look at this. It's so well protected. There's bubble wrap on both sides of the cards. Everything is in here and ready to go. So I guess, yeah, we're just going to get right into it here. So shout out to Charlie and Ludkin's Collectibles for their amazing services over there. They have been fighting tooth and nail to get PSA to step up their game and get us our cards sooner. And so far, there's been quite a bit of success in that as far as getting things to the front. So hopefully turnaround times will improve for Ludkin's Collectibles customers that are sending off Pokemon cards to PSA. All right, guys, let's do this. Let's see what kind of results we get for this month. I'm going to start one at a time from the top. And let's hope that we get some good grades this time, guys. Fingers crossed. We've been very, very lucky so far. I really just hope that luck continues onward, because I've seen some people that have had some really bad luck with PSA. So, judging by the back of this card, this looks like a pretty decent card, actually. I don't think that this is going to get a really bad grade based off the back. I'm just kind of playing a little bit of suspenseful games here. A little bit of edger in the corner there. But what card is it? It's a Ninetales that got oh, this card. Okay, guys. So if you watched the PSA submission video, or if you clicked the iCard a second ago and went back and watched it, I know why this happened. Okay, this was an experimental card. I wanted to see what PSA was going to do with a card that had a factory error printing line that runs through the foil of the card. Unfortunately, during the EX era, this is a very common thing that happened, and it's unfortunate, but it looks like PSA penalizes you for that, because there's really no reason to give this card a 6, other than that factory printing error line. So unfortunately, this reverse holo, or this holo, I should say, this is a holo card, not a reverse holo, this is a holo card, didn't make the cut because of that printing line right there. No fault of the card itself. It's a Pokemon error, it's a printing error, but man, I was really hoping that they were gonna just take that into consideration for the fact that most of the cards printed during this era had that line, but they didn't. So we ended up with a PSA 6, excellent to mint. I might just bust this open, and I don't even know. Nobody's gonna want this card ever, so ugh. Oh well. Waste of, what, $10 to $12 or something like that? All right, here we go. Next card here is a Japanese card. So all my Japanese cards, I pretty much expect to get 9s and 10s. 10s being more common than 9s, but 9s do happen. So let's see what this one is. It is the Moo Moo Milk, and it's a PSA 9. Okay, so this is a band artwork. As you can see here, you've got Centret. Yeah. Just kind of suckling there. Obviously, this is not an artwork that made it into the United States, but it is a banned card, banned artwork in the US as a Japanese-only card, and it is a mint 9, so maybe it'll hold some value later on down the line. It is from 1999, so it is a 19-year-old card. You know, it's still pretty cool. I wish I would have gotten a 10, but a 9's alright, I guess. So we'll live with that one. Next up, we got another Japanese card here. Again, nothing but 9s or 10s for these, hopefully. This is a, that's what I'm talking about, Charizard 2010 CP6 First Edition Charizard Holo from the 20th Anniversary Expansion. Alright, Gem Mint 10. Very nice. This is the only Gem Mint 10 Charizard that I own, and it's from the CP6 set. So it's probably the least valuable of all of them, but it's still cool to say that I have a first edition Charizard in Japanese that is a PSA 10. All right, put that back there. Whoa! All right, what's this one? Another Japanese card. I think I sent off only a couple of Japanese cards. This one's probably the full art Lily. Yes, it is. All right. So Lily gets a 10, Gem Mint 10 from the Moon Collection. Full art, very nice. I was very happy to have pulled this card because at the time people were really just hounding for this card. Now it's dropped a little bit, I'm sure, because of the other full art Lily that's out, but still, Gem Mint 10 Lily full art, very nice. I'll take 10s on anything, I don't even care. All right, back to the English cards. So let's take a look. This one, it's got a corner issue up there. Whatever this is, I'm gonna say this got a PSA 9 at least because of this, maybe even an 8. It is Rocket's Scyther, and it's got a mint 9. Very nice. 18-year-old card from Gym Heroes, Rocket's Scyther. Very beautiful card. Look at the holo on this. Like, Scyther is just a cool-looking Pokemon in general, but the holo pattern behind it and the color mixtures of the greens and the yellows and the reds, it just looks so cool. And the fact that we got a mint 9 on it, I will take that. Very cool. All right. Next up. Yeah, well, I think that's all my Japanese cards. This one looks pretty solid. I'm going to say this is a 9 or a 10 as well. Oh, here's something you don't see every day. The Espeon GX from the Espeon GX Premium Collection box, Gem Mint 10. Oh, wow. Yeah, these things are ridiculously hard to pull out of the boxes based upon how they have them in the plastic. And I must have pulled this one out perfectly because there's no way in any other scenario that this gets a Gem Mint 10. I don't even know how I got a Gem Mint 10. That's pretty darn cool. You're not going to see very many of these in existence, except for the people who probably cut the plastic away, which I don't do. But this just goes to show that my methods of pulling out these promo cards can work most of the time. Gem Mint 10, wow. I wonder how many of these are in existence. I'll have to check their population count. Very cool. All right, next up, another English card. Judging by the back, this looks like another 9 or 10. It is a Rocket Sneasel winner card, Gem Mint 10 from 2003. Oh, wow, that's pretty darn cool. It's funny because this actually says 2002. Why does this say 2003? That's an interesting one. I wonder why that is. I'm going to have to ask Charlie about that one. That's a weird one. Is it mislabeled? I don't even know. Huh. Could be on the border between 2002 and 2003. Hard to say. But anyways, these were the cards that were given out at tournaments to the winners. This is a Rocket Sneasel Best of Series number 5. I have a few of these cards, but this was my best one by far. And it's such a cool artwork. I mean, Sneasel's a cool Pokemon. Dark Pokemon in general just look really awesome. And to get a winner card, a PSA Gem Mint 10, very solid. Put that back there. Next up. All right, another English card. This one's got a couple of little corner issues. I'm going to say this is a 9 as well. Oh, it's not. It's a Gem Mint 10 base set Raichu holo. Yo! That is awesome. I really thought this would have been a 9, but I guess it's not too bad. I mean, there's only like... The PSA allows for a little bit of edge whiting, so that's not bad. The holo must have been flawless on this, which is very hard to achieve in this day and age. We're talking 19 years later, and we're getting a Raichu base set holo as a PSA 10 that I didn't open. I traded for this. That's pretty sick. I think this card actually belonged to my buddy Jesse, aka A Bit Oddish, also known in the past as Water and Grass. I think this was actually his card that we traded for, so very, very nice. Gem Mint 10 Raichu base set holo. Wow. That's the only one of these that I have that are that's that good of a grade. All right, guys, we have 2 cards left. That means these are my 2 gold stars. This is the cream of the crop here. One of them is a Latios, one of them is a Rayquaza. They're both gold stars from EX Deoxys. I wonder how we did. Which one should we pick first? This one has 873 on the back, so I'm going to guess that this is probably the submission that went first. So we're going to go with this one first. All right, judging off of the edges, I'm going to say that this is a 9 or a 10 because that's pretty darn good. This must be the Latios because the Latios was better than the Rayquaza. I'm going to say that this is a 9 or a 10. Oh yeah, I called it. All right, so we got a 2005 EX Deoxys Latios Gold Star PSA 9. Wow, that is so cool. I never thought I would even own anything from EX Deoxys, and here I am with a Latios Gold Star PSA 9 in my hands. And there's a Rayquaza here to look at as well, and the Latios that was sent to us that went off in January submission, we have the whole collection from that set. Wow, Latios Gold Star PSA 9. I think this card goes for somewhere around $800 to $900. This is a serious money card right here, and I can't believe that we have it in our hands. It's not the most expensive gold star I have in my collection, but I just can't believe it. I mean, I'm not one to sell my cards, so this is definitely something for my personal collection, but wow, that is so cool. PSA 9. So that means the cream of the crop, the Rayquaza Gold Star, one of the toughest gold stars to obtain, arguably harder to obtain than Espeon and Umbreon. I'd say it's actually on par with Umbreon. Espeon, I think, is a little bit easier to obtain. This, I thought, was going to get an 8 or a 9 based off the fact that it has a corner ding here, a corner ding up here, corner ding up here. Very small ones, but the fact that they're on 3 different corners, actually there's a 4th corner right there. I figured that this was going to get, I think I said either a 7 or an 8, but I'm going to hope for an 8 or a 9. Let's see what we got. Oh, we got an 8! Yes! Okay, it's not a 7. That's a huge difference, guys. That puts it pretty much on par of value with the Latios Gold Star. This is going to be right in that same range, value-wise, of probably $800 to $900. Whew! Rayquaza Gold Star PSA 8, near mint to mint. Wow. That's definitely right on par with what I expected. As far as the front goes, I think that there was a little bit of silvering down here. Yeah, there's a little bit of silvering. And other than that, it was a pretty nice looking card. I might have seen something on the holo, but I don't see it now. So there's a good chance that that was the other Rayquaza that I traded away. I actually traded my other Rayquaza away for this Latios Gold Star. So it turned out pretty nice to be able to get both of them. Shout out to the fans in Connecticut, by the way, that traded me for those cards, because this really helped us out a lot. To say that I own a Rayquaza Gold Star, I never thought it would happen. So really awesome that we were able to trade for these. PSA Near Mint 9 Rayquaza Gold Star, arguably our most expensive submission ever, getting anywhere between $1,500 to $1,800 in these 2 cards right here if I were to ever sell them, but they mean too much to me. So I don't think that's ever going to happen unless I absolutely have no other options. Wow, so cool, guys. All right, well, that's going to do it for another PSA submission results video. That is November 2017. Hopefully we'll be getting December submission back fairly soon. I've got some pretty good hopes that it's going to come back within the next 3 to 4 weeks. And then we also still have January submission after that. Then there's going to be a little bit of a lull because I didn't submit for February, but we do have a submission for March as well. We're going to probably just do them every 2 months unless I get something really crazy that I make sure I want to get sent off right away. But that's it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed these PSA submission videos. This was all 10 cards. I did not turn any of these away in the pre-checks. I put Ninetales through as a test, as I said before. But coming back at 6 is a bit of a disappointment, so I might actually just crack that one out of the case. I don't even know what I'm going to do with it. But nonetheless, the rest of them, very excited about. We got an 8. We got 1, 2 9s? 3 9s. Okay, so we got a 6, an 8, 3 9s, and 5 PSA 10s. Man, I'm telling you guys, I have an eye for this stuff with PSA, I swear. I know how to call them, I'm telling you. I'm getting better and better, so if you guys... I don't even know. If you guys want any opinions or anything like that on your cards, it seems like I'm a pretty good way to go. So if I've got time to answer them in the emails, I definitely will. If you guys are wanting to send to Ludkins, Charlie, of course, got an excellent eye for that stuff as well. And he does pre-checks on the cards. So when he receives your cards, he gets them and he says what he thinks they're going to get, give you an idea of where you can go. It's not going to be an exact, of course, because PSA is PSA, but he gives you a range of what they could get, and it's up to you to decide whether or not you want to submit them, or do you want him to send them back. Pre-checks only cost $2. So if you don't like the card after he pre-checks it, you can get it back for $2 instead of paying the full amount of the submission for that card. So it's really, really cool that he does that. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this PSA submission video. Be sure to check out Ludkins Collectibles in the description down below. And be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And we will see you guys next time. I'm Professor K for the Pokemon Evolutionaries. Take care and have a great day.